Hi, I'm Darren J. Glenn, and I'm the Programs Director here at Caribbean Equality Project. I was born in Sawa, Trinidad and Tobago, and I moved to the States when I was 5 years old. I came here in 1993 and grew up in Queens and a little bit in Long Island, Valley Stream. The moment that I realized that not only that I was queer, but that I was quote unquote wrong or different, I think I was in 6th grade, and it was a moment of utter fear for me when I realized that, all this time we were talking about queer people, gay people in particular, as this like monstrous other. And that was the first time I realized that, oh wait, that's me. I felt such alienation from myself. And I realized that this is a problem, that I'm a problem. I tried to fix myself because I thought that what I was feeling and who I was inherently wrong because in large part due to this religious upbringing. We went to a very conservative, very quintessential Afro-Jamaican church that was a real focal point for a lot of my social and cultural life. And so that really influenced how I viewed myself. And I came to understand that what I was experiencing, the same-sex attraction, was wrong. My journey to self-acceptance was a very long one, and it was not linear at all. There was a lot of false starts. I first got the sense that maybe being a queer person wasn't the worst thing in the world when I started to see queer people represented on TV. But even that was really fraught because those people did not look like me. Really wasn't until I was in college and I was kind of free from my family because I went away to college at Binghamton University. And that was really the environment that I was allowed to interact with other queer folks who had been further along in their journey of self-acceptance. And that was just oxygen for me. That really helped me more than anything. That saved my life. My journey to CEP and my journey as a member of the queer community here in New York was really heavily impacted by the 2016 Pulse nightclub shooting that took place in Orlando. That shooting was just such a visceral reminder of the constant danger that people like me are in, regardless of what community we find and what spaces we create for ourselves, that this clear and present, persistent danger to our livelihoods is always out there. And I needed to find community, and I needed to find a place to mourn, and I needed to be around people that really understood the complexity of that particular tragedy. There's so much that needs to be done in order to create greater safety for LGBTQ folks who are living in Trinidad and Tobago and throughout the whole Caribbean. We need to make sure that our people have the resources they need to protect themselves. And I understand this because of the resources that I've been afforded in order to protect myself. And it shouldn't be the case that your economic status is something that shields you from violent homophobia. There is no movement without safety. It is so wonderful and so heartening that the same year that I was attacked, that the anti-buggery law in Trinidad and Tobago was amended so that it did not penalize same-sex couples. Love and resilience go hand in hand because I understand what it takes to be a survivor. Every day I have to encounter this anti-Black racist world, and loving myself as a Black person is what allows me to survive and to withstand what the world has to throw at me and people that look like me. Love is the fuel for resilience. A community that is resilient is a community that is bound together by love. And if we can continue to love each other across our differences, and if we can love the planet, then we are going to be so much more empowered to protect each other and to protect the planet from any threat that comes its way.